everyone, I'm Olivia.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're driving and vibing.
Today's Friday, so we're bringing you another 5 for Friday list. And this week we're focusing on cheap RV hacks under 20 bucks.
Yeah, so there's a lot of little things that we found along the way that kind of just helps secure everything in the RV, makes travel days a little bit easier, and helps simplify and organize.
And we'll go ahead and get started with number one. This is one of our favorites as long as we get the right kind, and that is Velcro.
We use Velcro to hold wall art up, photographs, mirrors, secure things for transit that you don't necessarily want to pack away every time you break down camp and are going to move. And we like to get this heavy grade Velcro in the sewing section, and it comes in a roll and you can cut it to the exact length you want.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the pre-cut types you'll find in the wall hanging section, because that really can't stand up to the wear and tear of an RV. But this stuff in a roll, you can customize it so easily, and it is really strong.
I think it's about a 10 or 12 pound test, and it's usually pretty easy to find.
The next thing we really like that is a cheap hack that we learned the hard way is tension rods, and most specifically over the fridge.
Yeah, it helps keep the refrigerator door closed. First starting out, we forgot to put the tension rods in front of the fridge, and a whole pot of soup fell out and onto the floor and flooded the camper. It was horrible to clean up. It also comes in handy to hold any other cabinet doors closed or the items inside the cabinet. If you have a lot of cans and stuff that you don't want sliding around and maybe pushing the door open, you can put them in front of those too, or use them inside of the refrigerator for the same reason.
And we also use it on our bookshelf to keep the books from falling down during travel days.
So our next hack is command hooks, and these are the little stick-on hooks that stick right to the wall. It helps prevent from screwing any new holes into the walls of the camper, because that's always kind of a worry of ours. Even though we need extra places to hang things and stuff like that, we don't necessarily want to create another hole that might have to be filled in later. And you can use these things to hang kitchen appliances like cutting boards, measuring cups, hand towels, things like that, or also just for your keys right inside the door, or a dog leash.
Even things like headphones, hats. There are endless things that we can hang up that we realize would get stuck in the clutter somewhere else, but hanging up makes it really easy to keep everything organized.
One thing that's really come in handy for us that we didn't expect were the mini bungee cords. We had a set of just a few of these little tiny ones, and we used those to secure the handles and our cabinet doors to keep those closed. We also use it to hold the front door of the RV open, like when we're coming in and out and have groceries and things like that, and the wind's blowing and the door keeps trying to shut on us. It's helpful to hold it open with one of those.
Yeah, things like those bungee cords that have multi-purposes are ideal, because we only need one or two of them. We use them for different situations, but it's always in use. Definitely.
So lastly, we have cabinet organizers, and there can be a few different types of these, but basically we're just talking about vertical storage. There's a lot of unused space. A lot of RVs have limited storage space, so being able to maximize the amount of space you can use is obviously helpful. You can get some racks for inside your cabinets to help stack things higher and have different shelves for the back of the cabinet for spices or anything you don't want just taking up unusable space.
Yeah, pretty much just take the dimensions, measure it up, see what space you're working with, and then search on Amazon. We pulled up a search just a minute ago, and there's hundreds of different options of how you can store in the dimensions you need.
And this can double or triple your storage sometimes. Like when we first started out, our whole cabinet, I just had one layer of things sitting there, but now I can get an extra level of storage.
So those are our 5 cheap RV hacks for your 5 for Friday list. These are things we use every travel day and pretty much every day of the week.
And they're simple things. They don't cost a lot of money, but they do come in handy to have around.
So give this video a thumbs up if it helped you out, or share it with your RVing buddies, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye guys.